On August 1st, 2024, US Mobile launched its Dark Star network. What is Dark Star? Dark Star is simply how US Mobile is branding their access to the AT&T network. Here are 5 reasons why this announcement is a big deal. Number 1, it's the AT&T network. Many people are excited because AT&T provides the best coverage and the fastest data speeds in their area. Plus, US Mobile gets full access to AT&T's 5G and 5G Plus networks for the fastest speeds available. People on Reddit are already sharing some incredible results from their Dark Star speed tests. Number 2, the pricing. US Mobile has kept all plan prices the same and data allotments the same with access on the AT&T network. And this is a big deal. This is big because they might have just become the best value carrier on the AT&T network. Instead of Red Pocket's $10 1 gig plan, you can now get 2 gigs for the same $10 from US Mobile. And instead of AT&T prepaids and Red Pocket's 16 gig and 20 gig annual plans, you can now get 35 gigs of high-speed data from US Mobile for the same $25 price. And the best part here is US Mobile's plan is monthly. There is no big upfront cost or annual commitment like there are with AT&T prepaid or Red Pocket's plans. So US Mobile's plans, an excellent value on the AT&T network, and you can see exactly how US Mobile's other plans stack up against the rest of the AT&T MVNOs on my website, bestphoneplans.net. Reason number 3, this is a big deal. US Mobile now has access to all 3 major networks. We have Lightspeed, which is T-Mobile, Warp 5G, which is Verizon, and now Dark Star, which is AT&T. This means you can now pick any US Mobile plan that best fits your needs and use it on whichever network provides the best coverage and fastest data speeds in your area. Now, how can you tell what network is best in your area? You can use the free Coverage Map application. Simply go to the search tab and you can enter your state, city, county, or zip code, and you will instantly see the top ranked carrier in your area. This ranking factors in crowdsourced speed test data as well as signal strength data from the FCC. Okay, reason number 4, you can now switch between the networks anytime you want to. This is so cool. US Mobile recently launched their teleportal feature, and this feature allows you to internally transfer your phone number between the T-Mobile, Verizon, and now AT&T networks. So, for example, if you move to a new area or you're on a road trip across the United States and your current network no longer works or it's not as good as it could be, you can now pop onto your online dashboard and transfer your phone number to a new network. It's just that simple. Now, it's not an instant switch. You are internally porting your phone number from one network to another network within US Mobile system, and this does take some time. You'll need to download a new eSIM if you're activating on an eSIM device, or you'll need to have an extra physical SIM card on hand, and it can take a few minutes for the service to be up and running. I'd say around 10 to 15 minutes. Either way, this is a really cool feature. US Mobile includes 2 free teleports with all of their plans for the life of the plan, and then each teleport after that is $2. The exception is the unlimited premium plan, which includes unlimited free teleports. There has never been an option like this before to so seamlessly transfer your phone number between networks mid-billing cycle and with your control, just with a few clicks from your online dashboard. So I am super pumped that this feature is here. I'll make a full video on it and detail how it works and what the process is like and what any potential caveats or problems are with the process when I fully test it out. So get subscribed to stay tuned for that. Reason number 5 why US Mobile launching Dark Star is a big deal is priority data. Yes, you heard that correctly. US Mobile offers an add-on for the Dark Star network where you can pay to increase your priority level from QCI 9 to QCI 8. For those of you who may be unfamiliar, QCI values basically indicate your priority on the network. On the AT&T network, QCI 6 is top priority and reserved for FirstNet plans. QCI 7 is the second highest priority, and it's the highest priority level available on consumer plans. It's available if you purchase the $7 per line per month add-on called AT&T Turbo. And this is available on Unlimited Premium PL, Unlimited Extra EL, and Unlimited Elite. QCI 8 is the third highest priority level. This is generally considered priority or premium data on the AT&T network. It's what you get by default with Unlimited Premium PL, Unlimited Extra EL, and most AT&T prepaid plans. And this is also what you get on US Mobile if you purchase the Priority Data Upgrade. I'll tell you exactly how much it costs in just a minute, but first we have QCI 9. This is the lowest priority on the AT&T network, and it's what most prepaid carriers or MVNOs are offering. So if you sign up for a plan, let's say from Red Pocket, this is what you're going to be on, QCI 9, bottom tier priority. And it's also what you get if you sign up with a plan from US Mobile and you don't get the add-on. Now, priority data is not typically a big deal on the AT&T network. I think they have enough capacity to handle a lot of devices, so you're not likely to notice much of a difference between having a plan with priority data and having a plan that is deprioritized. That said, how much does the priority upgrade cost? Well, if you're on one of the unlimited plans, then getting priority data is $12 per line per month. And if you have one of the shared data plans, then getting priority data is just $4 per line per month. So a way better value if you go with one of these shared data plans. And again, I don't think you need priority data. I think this is kind of an upcharge that it's extra, you don't need it, but in crowded areas, maybe at a concert or an event where there are a lot of people, sure, maybe it will make a difference, but this is something I'm interested in testing further and hopefully sharing my results soon with you guys. Those are the 5 reasons why US Mobile launching Darkstar is such a big deal and why it is so exciting. That said, there are 2 current issues with the service that I think you need to know about. Issue number 1 is MMS. This is group and picture messaging, and it is currently not working correctly on iPhone. So if you're an iPhone user and you're in a group chat with your Android friends, you might not be able to send or receive group chats in that specific scenario. Also, texting a picture to an Android phone might not work either. Number 2 is there is an issue with visual voicemail on iPhone. Now, there is a fix for this, and I will hopefully make a tutorial on how to get that set up. In the meantime, I'll link some resources on Reddit in the video description. But bottom line, visual voicemail is not working right out of the box. You do have to go through some extra steps to get it set up and working properly if you are an iPhone user. And those are really the 2 big issues with the service right now. US Mobile, of course, says they're working on fixes for both of those. Hopefully that is out soon. In the meantime, you may consider signing up for service on the Warp 5G or Lightspeed networks, which is Verizon or T-Mobile, which work perfectly and do not have those issues. And again, I'll just leave resources linked in the video description so you can check Reddit and see what the current status is. That is US Mobile Darkstar and why it is such a big deal. It gives you, the consumer, the ultimate flexibility. You now have more affordable AT&T plans to choose from. You now have the flexibility to activate a new line of service on either Verizon, T-Mobile, or AT&T, depending on what network is best in your area. And again, download that free coverage map application at the link in the video description. And number 3, you have the freedom to teleport or transfer your line between the T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T networks anytime you want to. Please click the like button if you enjoyed this video and share it with a friend. I'm Stetson, and I hope that's helpful. I'll see you next time.